Hello students, welcome to my online class of SST. Myself Miss Jaya, your SST teacher. Students, today we are going to study chapter number 4 of our SST book, and the name of the chapter is Responsibilities of a Good Citizen. So students, let us begin our chapter with Introduction to Civics. Now, civics is the study of the rights and duties of citizenship along with the working of various institutions of a government. It helps us to understand our role as members of a society. It also specifies that the rights granted by the government of a country always come with responsibility. Now, we will go through the definition of civics. What is civics? Now, civics is the science of citizenship. It is the study of the ways in which a society organizes and operates a state. It also comprises the study of civil laws, civil code, and the structure of the government. Now, we will study about civic sense and its significance. So, students, what is actually civic sense? Another name for civic sense is social ethics. You can also say in a simple language, manners. Now, the first lesson of the civic sense starts from one's home. Family is the primary group of society. It motivates children to adopt good civic habits, mannerism, and etiquettes. Children need not to be taught civic sense from the very beginning. Now student, let us take an example. See, if a child learns to maintain cleanliness at home, the same child will follow the general rule of cleanliness outside home as well. Now, you can see the picture of a classroom. So student, let us see what do we learn from our school. Our school is a significant center of learning the lessons of civic sense. Here, we learn basic qualities of tolerance, adjustment, and mutual cooperation. I again repeat, what do we learn in our school? We learn basic qualities of tolerance, adjustment, and mutual cooperation. Now, actually, what is a civic sense? Civic sense is the way of walking, talking, and behaving in society. It is the mirror of our society. Now, student, just see this diagram. What do you observe from this diagram? This is the diagram of priority seat. You generally visit somewhere, then you go by a metro or a train. So, what instructions are given above the seats? So, these are the pics of that priority seats. Now, priority seat for people who are disabled, pregnant, or less able to stand, and the POP. Now, we call it as courtesy seatings. We should not sit on the seats reserved for ladies, senior citizens, and physically disabled persons in buses, metro train, and trains. So, student, what do we learn? We learn that we should never sit on the seat that are reserved for ladies, senior citizen, and physically disabled person in buses, metro trains and simple trains and many more. Now, we will continue. Our next topic is citizen. So, student, first of all, the very basic thing we should understand that what do we mean by the term citizen? What are citizens? Yes, the term citizen means a legally recognized subject or national of a state who is either native or naturalized. Being a citizen, a person owes allegiance to its government and is entitled to its protection. Now, students, we will study about the responsibilities of a good citizen. So, let us start. The very first responsibility of a good citizen is to abide by the Constitution and its spirit. Now let us read. The first and foremost responsibility of every citizen of India is to abide by the Constitution. It is the responsibility of a citizen to honor Constitution's ideas and institutions, that are the national flag and the national anthem. Now, second is allegiance. So, let us read. Every citizen must be loyal to the state. Third one is to pay taxes. So, it is the prime responsibility of a citizen to pay tax honestly. Fourth one is to cast vote. A citizen should cast his vote judiciously. Next is obedient to the laws. A citizen should always be law-abiding and should follow the law of the land. Next one is to uphold and protect the sovereignty, unity, and integrity of India. Every citizen must learn to live together in harmony and must be true to the nation. Number 7. To protect and improve the natural environment. Every citizen must do the needful in order to protect the natural environment, including forests, lakes, rivers, and wildlife. Eighth is to safeguard public property and abjure violence. Every citizen of the country must safeguard public property and abandon violence of any kind. He or she must aim for a peaceful life. Now students, let us study what is the importance of being a good neighbor and a good citizen. Now, first of all, we should know that what do you mean by a neighbor and what is the meaning of a citizen. Yes, the very first point is a neighbor. A neighbor is a person who lives next door or very near to the person referred to. And now what is a citizen? A citizen is a legally recognized subject or national of a state who is either native or naturalized. Now, these are some characteristics of a good neighbor and a good citizen. Both of them should be of tolerant and adjustable nature. So, the very first characteristic of a good neighbor and a good citizen is both of them should be tolerant and of adjustable nature. Second one is both should have positive attitude and comprehensive horizon of thinking. And the third one is they should be sensitive to each other's feelings and views. See, students, just see the basic characteristics of a good citizen and a good neighbor are identical. Both are complementary to each other. Everyone wants to have an ideal neighbor. A good neighbor should always be helpful, sociable, sympathetic, and well-behaved. The qualities of a good neighbor are the same as those of a good citizen. Like we have already studied these through point. Another point that we should keep in mind is there should be no room for resentment and envy between good neighbors and good citizens. So, as we have completed the chapter, now we are going to do some exercises that are related to this chapter. So, the very first exercise is MCQs. Choose the correct option to answer the following questions correctly. The very first is civics is the study of, and your answer will be rights and duties. Civics is the study of rights and duties. Second one is how many fundamental duties have been mentioned in the Constitution of India? So your answer is 11. 11 fundamental duties have been mentioned in the Constitution of India. Third one is civic sense is a set of, and your answer is social principles. Civic sense is a set of social principles. Fourth one is a good neighbor should be, answer is tolerant and adjustable. A good neighbor should be tolerant and adjustable. Now we have completed these MCQs. Now we will start with answer the following questions. Your question number 1 is, what do you understand by the term civics? And your answer is civics is the study of rights and duties of citizenship along with the working of various institutions of a government. So I hope answer 1 is clear to all of you. Second question is, civic sense is necessary for every citizen. Explain your answer with suitable examples. And your answer is, civic sense is necessary for every citizen. For example, if a child learns to maintain cleanliness at home, the same child will follow the general rule of cleanliness outside home as well. So our question 2 is also completed. Let's start question number 3. Now, mention any 4 responsibilities of a good citizen. Now here comes the answer. The 4 responsibilities of a good citizen are, very first is to pay taxes. Second one is to cast vote. Third one is obedient to the laws. And the fourth one is to protect and improve the natural environment. Now we have completed our answer number 3 as well. So let us start our question number 4. Now, what is the importance of being a good neighbor and a good citizen? Discuss. And your answer is, it makes our society livable and will also shine the future of our country. So, students, these are the 4 question answers that you have to do in your copy. Now, our next question is true and false. Very first part is, civics makes us aware of our rights and duties. So student, tell me the answer. Civic makes us aware of our rights and duties or not? Yes. So the answer would be true. Second one is, rights and duties are separable. No. Rights and duties are inseparable. Third one is, civic sense mirrors one's personality as a whole. So, your answer is true. Next one is, citizens must uphold and protect the sovereignty, unity and integrity of India. And your answer is true. So, we are complete with our true false also. Student, you have to do these true false also in your notebook. Next exercise is D. Fill in the blanks. Now, let us read it. Very first fill up is, there are dash fundamental rights in our constitution. So, there are 6 fundamental rights in our constitution. Second fill up, civics touches the dash and dash aspects of citizenship. And your answer is political and practical. Civics touches the political and practical aspects of citizenship. Third one is, the first lesson of civic sense starts from one's dash. And your answer is home. The first lesson of civic sense starts from one's home. Fourth one is, every citizen must be dash to the state. And your answer is loyal. Every citizen must be loyal to the state. Now we have just completed our exercise of fill up. Now we will continue with our next exercise, that is match the following. So I have just provided you the correct answer in front of each and every sentence. So let us read the column A along with answers given in column B. First one is civics is the science of citizenship. Second one is civic sense is termed as social ethics. Third one is citizens must be obedient to the laws. And the last one is a neighbor and a citizen are complementary to each other. So our exercise of match the following is also completed. So students, you all have to do your exercises as well as question answers in your notebook. And the PDF of this chapter, exercises and question answers, will be provided to you in the class WhatsApp group. And students, we are also giving your home assignments in your portal. So kindly check it out and keep yourself updated. Check your portals daily. We give you the home assignments. We are uploading home assignment in your portals. So have a regular check on it. Fine, students? Okay. Now we have just completed our chapter. So thank you so much.